And now, for the moment you've been waiting for, is exporting. To export it, you just right click in your project and hit export. You select jar file or runnable jar file. Make sure you select runnable jar file and hit next. You select your project. My project is counter, and you select the destination. Because I am developing the software in Windows, when I export it works only for Windows. So we will export it in Windows GUI. And we will change the name to counter. And hit finish. Hit OK. And OK. Just hit OK. And then when you go to the destination of your software, when you click on it, you see your software. Now we need to implement it in Linux and macOS. For making your software work in macOS and Linux, you need to go to this links in the description. Basically, what do you want to download is the SWT, the version of the SWT suitable for your OS that you want to create software for. For example, I want to make software for Linux. Then I will download this SWT zip. And for macOS, you will download this file. And if you are developing software in Linux, for example, you will develop a software for Windows, then you need to download this file. When you download the files, you extract them and when you extract them, you will look for this particular jar file. This is the file that we are gonna work with. So now you will copy this file and you will paste it in the file we are developing software in. You will go to source and then simple GUI, and then you will paste your file here. And this is for macOS. And you will add a txt file from Eclipse. In simple GUI, then source, then simple GUI. The file name will be your software name, manifest.txt, then finish. And here you will write manifest version and the version of your software, which is in my case 1.0, and the class path, which is swt.jar, and the main class. When you write main class, you will see here, you will write the name of this simple GUI dot, and you will go to here and you will see the class here, which is counter. And then you will leave a blank line. And then you will save it. So this is the version for macOS. You will right click again and hit export and hit jar file, and then next you will select your project, and the export destination is our macOS file, which is macOS GUI, and then you will hit next. You will check these two boxes, and then you will hit next, and then you use the existing manifest from workspace. You will select browse, then your simple GUI, then source, then simple GUI, then the .txt file that you created, then OK, then finish. If you get this error, I made this error, you will go here, you will cancel, go here, and don't make a space. Sorry for the mistake that I made. Then hit save again. Then you will repeat it. Then this jar file will only work on macOS. We will rename it counter. We will test it later. And for Linux, you just go to the file we discussed it earlier, and you will copy the SWT in that Linux file. We'll copy it, hit copy, then you will go to the software, source, simple GUI. You will delete the SWT for the macOS and replace it with the SWT for the Linux. And then it is basically the same process like the macOS. You just go here, export, jar file, simple GUI, export it in Linux, name it counter, then next, then next, then select your manifest file, then finish. And now you have your Linux version. Now I will test it in the virtual machines. Here I am in Fedora Linux. I copied the counter.jar for Linux into the actual Linux machine and also copied the SWT file suitable for Linux. And now what you need to do to run it is to right click and open with console or terminal, and you will write java jar counter.jar, and here you have it. It is working perfectly. Of course, you need to install Java already in your Linux machine. Moving on to macOS. And here we are in macOS. First thing you need to do is open up terminal and navigate to the folder that you put and you navigate to the folder that you put it your counter.jar for macOS version and the SWT file for macOS. You will navigate using CD. I put it in documents, so I will write documents like this. And now what you will do is write Java. In macOS you need to add X start on first thread, then you will write jar, then counter.jar. It works perfectly. And just like that, you have learned to create Java software with SWT for Windows, Linux and macOS. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and hope you learned something new, and see you in the next video.